Ciara,
No.
Sierra, Senna, Sista Sierra, Sierra, Deadmau5's biggest fan,
Yes.
the littlest person ever. I love you, Stink. I know this was the hardest thing ever to do, but we made it. And now you're stuck with me. I love you and I treasure you, and I will always support your endeavors the same way that you supported mine.
Me and Joel met when I was 19 years old. And honestly, my first impression of him was that he was like your typical light-skinned kid who was a player and took pictures with his eyes squinted. And I didn't like him.
Okay, I can't take this seriously. Hold up your glasses for me, and I'll take it.
Yeah, so you got
Cannot breathe. Are we good?
Sierra, we went from playing Power Rangers in Nikki's room as kids, to all the parties, to me being Uncle I Was a Girl, to talking about boys, to my cotillion practices, to working together, to today, your wedding day.
I can do this too.
I can't thank you enough for being someone that I can turn to during the hardest time in my life.
The day Joel came to me to ask me for Sierra's hand, I said to him, "You realize you're marrying our princess, right? Do you know what you're getting yourself into?" He said, "Yes, ma'am." What I proceeded to say was, Sierra was raised to be a strong and independent woman. As long as you can support that, you absolutely have our blessing.
So Joel, I really like this guy. Because he laughs at my jokes. But in all honesty, he also asked me for Sierra's hand in marriage, and I truly respected that. He came to me super nervous, and I remember what I told him. I said, "Listen, you got my blessing as long as, when you look at Sierra and you can give her everything that you have. But on the flip side, if she makes you a better person, then please ask her to marry." A lot of people know I'm a movie guy, so I guess you can say I like stories. But by far, Sierra's story is my favorite. This is a very special day for all of us. And then lastly, I made John a promise, and that was that I'd take care of her. And I think I've done a pretty good job at that.
Joel, will you have this woman to be your wife? Will you give yourself to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
What therefore God has joined together, let no man separate. Everyone's camera ready? You know what to do.
Thank you so much for coming into Joel's life. You've gave him so much happiness, so much joy. He feels so much more fulfilled. We always spoke about 4 or 5 kids, and we kind of seemed to stall out at 2 boys, but I got my first girl. So yeah, welcome to the family, and you just thought that you were making Joel's dream come true. You're kind of making my dream come true of having a daughter. One more to come.
Joel, I allowed you to live this long. But earlier they played the song for the 9 months I carried you, because that's a running thing with Joel. Anytime you would start acting up and stuff, I would start saying, "For the 9 months I carried you." Everything I have done for you, no charge. It is a joke, but I do love you, Sierra. Welcome to the family. I'll treat you as a daughter the same way I treat my sons.
what can I say about marriage? As a lot of people know, the Bricka clan, we have a saying of family over everything. And that's how it'll always be. I can't count the amount of times that I went to my brother asking for guidance. Just asking what I should do if I did something wrong, what I should do in my life if I don't know what to do, because he seemed like he had everything all together. I'm so happy that you found a beautiful wife to be your new best friend. Sierra, I am so thankful or happy to welcome you into the Bricka clan and to welcome your whole family. I'm excited to have a sister. My parents promised me one, but I never got one. But I'm so excited that I could be here to share this amazing day with both of you.
I had always been told that the best decision you could possibly make is to marry your best friend, and I'm so glad I did. When my dad passed, it took a huge toll on me, and I found myself in this downward spiral. I saw no point in getting out of bed to start my day and only blamed myself for his passing. I started thinking I wasn't good enough for Joe, and every single day Joel decided to look past my anxiety and depression and chose to love me through it all. He chose to stay by my side, even though I couldn't be the best me I could be for him. Joel, you're an absolute treasure, and I can't thank you enough for how patient and kind you've been to me over the years.
Ciara,
No.
Sierra, Senna, Sister Sierra. Every now and then she says smart things about whatever problem I'm having, and I'm just like, whoa, who are you even? Like, are you Sierra? Like, you say smart things?
That martini.
She loves to laugh, she loves to scream lyrics to a song and then mumble the words she doesn't know. And just in general, she loves being silly, and I love that. She's exactly what I needed and what I wanted. Someone to lift me up when I'm down, someone to humble me when I'm getting high up there, someone to be there for me, but is also her own woman. Mama, I love you for never, never. I'm happy we finally did this. Now we have an anniversary.
Oh, okay, so maybe like 25 years.
26, bro.
No, I'm not. Okay, I didn't meet him as he was born. I'm just saying, like, sometime in that space, we became friends. Yes! You! All right.
Walking. All right, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Level up, level up, level up. Oh, what are you doing? What is this?
I have a flower in my
Whatever.
hair.